Hi guys, I want to give you instructions on how we're going to finish our TUSC. So you should have an introductory page and you should have shared it with me. And you only need to do that once. So if you've already shared it with me, you don't need to do it again. So you should have the first page that says your name and it says TUSC, and it should also say your name up here. The first one should be an introduction on why I chose this topic, and it will talk about some things you already know and some things you plan on researching. And that was my cat meowing. Your third slide can be any topic really, one that you have said that you would talk about because you want to be organized and go in order. So I chose my first one as, why do people fly drones? Yours could be, why do people read this book? Or why I like to go camping. And I want you to have at least 2 websites listed at on your last page. So I have 2 here. And remember, we did according to. So according to the first part of the website .com, without all like the long stuff at the end. All you want is the first part. So for this one it would be hikerphoto.com if that was the website I was using. The website that I used for this was dronesuavreport.com. People fly drones because I listed some reasons. I chose a photo. The next slide. These were some rules I already knew about drones, so I decided not to look at research for this. So the drone rules are, I said there's many rules for flying drones. For example, you can't fly them in national parks. You have to fly under 400 feet. If you're indoors, you can fly them anywhere. Finally, you shouldn't get the drone too close to people or animals. And I had a relevant photo. So what I wanted to show you about using a photo is, if you want to link where this photo came from, which you should, so that you're not stealing things without giving credit, you can press insert and then text box. So a text box appeared here and I can move it. I'm going to move it right under the photo. And so how I got that photo is I went to Google Images, of course. So I go to Google first, then I typed in drone rules. And I went to images. And this was the photo I liked. And I copied it. And then I pasted it into here. And if I click on it, it will take me to the website where it's from. So what I can do to give credit to that website is I can copy. So I'm going to go Control C for copy. And here I'm going to go Control V. My next slide was about different types of drones. So how I found that information is, again, I went to Google and I tried out a few different websites. I didn't remember, I said the best websites are usually the first ones, but it took me a few tries. So I tried out this one, I didn't like it. I tried out this one, I didn't like it. And this one was a hit for me. So I went to that website, 14 different types of drones, and I really liked it. I thought it was easy to look at all these different photos and to learn about different types of drones. Look at this drone, it looks like an airplane. And it taught me a little bit about different drones. So I went back into my PowerPoint and I talked about what I learned. So according to aircraftcompare.com, so that's what the website's called, aircraftcompare.com. According to aircraftcompare.com, there are 14 types of drones. Some of these include photography drones, military drones, racing drones, micro drones, and singular roto drones that look like a helicopter. So this was the racing drone, and I might want to give it some credit here. So I will insert text box. Text box will appear. I will move it underneath. And I'm going to erase that part. And where I got that picture was from this same website here. So I'll go up here and copy and paste. I had another one that was just something that I found interesting, so I chose to just put the photo and give it a title. This was a single rotor drone that looks like a helicopter because it just has the one rotor up here. And then in my introduction, I said that I would talk about my future plans for drones. So here I said I want to fly them in Canadian provincial parks. This is a picture of one place I would like to fly them. And another place I would like to fly them is at Moose Lake. So again, this picture does not have credit given to it. So I will go insert text box, move the text box down here, erase this part, backspace. And I found that picture by just going to typing in Spruce Woods. This was the picture I liked. I copied and pasted it, and now I will copy and paste this link. Control copy and control paste. So it's up to you if you want to add more information. You should have about 5 or 6 slides. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And at the end is usually where people have their references. So here are my 2. You should have 2 or more. And that is it. You can also have a concluding slide. That concludes my presentation. I chose not to have that. This is kind of my concluding slide here, and that's okay. Your very last step that I don't want you to forget is to share this with one person in your class. So you will go share, and I want you to pick someone in the class to share it with. So remember, you shared it with me. I want you to share it with somebody else. So you just type in either their first name, somebody in the class, so their first name, or if you know their computer ID is even better, like their login name. So it's usually their first initial and then their last name, and then press send. And that way you can share it with somebody else and take a look at somebody else's too. And you could even share it with more than one person. And that way we can see each other's TUSCs a little bit. And that's it. That is the end of our very last TUSC. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.